Hey all, the Irma conference has been transcendent. It's been wonderful, hasn't it? And we've learned so much from each other, and it's been awesome. And I really appreciate that so many of you have heard me. And somebody commented to me that I'm looking rested after that 3 days I've had. And let me tell you, I'm not. And there must be some crazy thing that my body feeds off in this storytelling thing because I'm not even tired. And my body is exhausted. It doesn't want to move. But my mind, nope, I'm good. And I'm happy. And all y'all have been worried about me, don't be. I'm okay. All right. And because of this unique experience that we had today where I've been having this are you guys all crazy? Like, are you nuts? Because the highs and lows, the roller coaster, it's freaking endless. It's like nobody will listen to me and I have so much to say and then queens of your own life hear me and they say to me, they hear me, and so I'm like, wow, cool. I can talk to people. And then I'm so excited and they're like Irma conference and it's so cool and I'm like, crap. I live in the bottom 1% of income in this country. And when you're down here, there's no way up. There's no way out. We are deliberately kept down here by a system that is designed to use us for labor and not treat us like human beings. And I would very much like to talk to you all about that. That's the work that I'm doing with the Stand Up Foundation, is to help people get up off the street. But, in service of all that, I spent the past 3 days cramming, working my butt off for a pitch that I would then, and I'm so excited, I've got it done. I stayed up all night, I've got it done. It's perfect. It is 54 seconds. So if I stutter, I'm still going to make it in time. And I am so psyched. And all of my debate team practice is coming into play. And I'm completely focused on this gift, this ability to study that gave me the ability to hold a 4.6 grade average. Like all the extra, and that was a bit of an exaggeration because really they don't go over 4.0, or at least they didn't, in my school, but it was like 4.0 plus. And then I had like a whole extra, list of high school credits because I wasn't going to let that be something I couldn't have. Because when you're impoverished, even knowledge is a hard thing to get. It's withheld from you, and I can help you with that. But so, I'm working my butt off, and I've got this all up, and I get in, and I'm so excited, and I'm the second person in, and Rob's there first, and he says, "I'm waiting. I hope I get in." And I said, "I'm waiting too. I hope I get in." And people are coming in, and they're talking about, and they're like, "Yeah, it's random. It's no big deal." And then somebody says, "It's not random from all the participants. It's only random from a list of people who were able to prepay for their tickets." And I've got to tell you that is disappointing, guys. It's disappointing because of the work you do. You need to realize that I was given this as a gift at the last moment by somebody who trusted that I had something to tell you. And then I wasn't even allowed the opportunity. And I'm so excited thinking I could win this lottery, 600 people, and I might be one of the people who gets to speak. And I'm so excited. And I'm just bubbling over. And then it's slammed in my face. No, because of this archaic system that's designed to keep people who can't pay for things out of the vision of people who can. And I hope that you fix it because I have every faith that you want to reach everyone, and that's why I'm here. And so we're sitting there, and I'm doing this, listening to all of the pictures, and they're so beautiful, and I'm weeping the whole time. I literally sobbed for like 70 minutes straight. Right, I couldn't even breathe. I was hurting so much. And then something that David said early, it ticked in my head, and he said, write an anti-rejection letter. And so in the last like 10 minutes when everything's wrapping up and they're announcing the winners, and by the way, congratulations. And congratulations to all you who did get to read. You are all wonderful. I want to see you bring your work to light because you are doing real work to heal people with your pain, and that is the gift that the world needs. And it's so valuable, and thank you for doing your work, and you are all excellent at it very, very, very good. I'm especially touched by Rhonda. And Rhonda, if you're watching this, and I hope you are, I hope that you're the first person to reach out to me, because what I have to offer you in this video is something that I think will really benefit you dealing with those children, because I'm doing this because I was an abused child, and this is how I learned to overcome that, and this is how I've helped other abused children overcome their pain. And I think you could do real good with this, and I really want to talk to you, okay? And so, anti-rejection letter. Dear Irma Bombeck Writers Workshop, thank you for the opportunity to speak my stories into the hearts of those who would never have made friends with someone who lives in poverty. Now, I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying it because there's a divide between us, and it's not your fault. But thank you so much for denying me the opportunity to put my name in for Pitchapalooza. Because of my because my ticket was gifted to me at the last moment and not purchased ahead of time, and you broke my heart, and that should teach you that you need to be more clear about your rules regarding latecomers like myself. And thank you truly for giving me the opportunity to change this rule so that the next person who receives this gift as a miracle that will change her life is not disillusioned by this amazing gift. This one moment had tarnished my joy at this process. I thought maybe forever, because the resources that you have access to are not provided to those who don't have money to buy them. And if you think anything is free, you've never been homeless. And so we need you, and Irma, in this way you could help stop being a part of the problem, because I know that you're not trying to punish people who just need to be heard and can't afford to pay you. I know that that's not what you're trying to do. And I wanted to ask on air for your help. All of you, I love you. You are incredible people. And I wasn't asking you to buy something, which is such a shame, because this is why I was so sad, because I have this gift to offer you. I wasn't asking for you to buy something, but to accept a gift from me. I want to offer to change your lives. And I know you've heard that a million times from crazy people selling flowers and banging drums and shaving their heads and walking backwards and sleeping upside down in a well, or what the hell ever crazy. This is not that. This is psychology. This is science. This is real hypnotherapy. And it works, and it works fast. Now, what I've written in Things You Wish Your Mother Told You will help you learn to be more considerate to the have-nots, because I do not have less to offer than someone who was able to prepay, and I could have taught you all how to be better, and I was denied that opportunity, and you broke my gift. But what you did is you gave me permission to bring that broken gift that you did not see value in. You know, whether you intentionally devalue the poor or not, that's how it felt. And you have to understand, this is from my pain. I'm not blaming you. I'm telling you how it felt. And you gave me permission in that moment to bring this into the hands of those who will see that value. I recognized that this was not intentional, but the revenant of an ancient system designed to keep the impoverished here in the dirt. And I know they sound very much like somebody that you would call Karen, but I've got to tell you that if you listen to them, most people who are called Karen for complaining are actually trying to change something that is wrong with the world, and they're being made fun of for using their voices. Here in the dirt, come down to me here in the dirt. Take my challenge. I'm not trying to sell you something. I'm offering to crowdsource it with you to bring this gift free of charge to every person who needs it. The gift of Things You Wish Your Mother Told You. It's a game that encourages and develops your ability to transcendentally meditate. And in the space of 1 hour, and I mean literally probably only about 48 minutes, I can sit down with you, ask you 12 questions, and ask you to give me a 5-minute free writing. And in that writing, I am able to divine what it is that you need. And I am not kidding that I am that good of a reader. I feel your pain. You will put your pain on that paper in that time, and I will pick that up, and I will be able to help you with it, because what holds us all back is pain. And no matter how good you think you are not the best that you can be. And no matter how good, how great your success, you're no better than any of us that are just starting out. We're all doing the same work. And you might have made more money and gotten more notice doing it, but I promise you that down here in the dirt, I've helped at least as many people. And I will not accept payment for this. Okay, I won't. I will be willing to accept donations to either my storytelling path or to my ability, or I'm sorry, to my, wow, that was crazy. Okay, I will not accept any payment for this service. I won't. But what I will accept, and I'm sorry about this, I tried to hang it up. It's this telemarketer that keeps calling me. Hello? And now they hang up. Sorry, guys. Um, what I will accept is donations. And I will use them either to further this storytelling path and help me build what I'm trying to build with this. And where we're going is toward not only publishing the book, but to eventually making, and I mean soon, not in a great length of time, making a type of interactive experience, a sort of video game that teaches even people who can't read, even people who don't speak, how to achieve transcendental meditation. And what I'm seeing with this is that this has the ability to actually help schizophrenics. I've seen it work. And it, there's no way it can always work, but it can help them. And it can help anyone. And it's so incredible, and I can't possibly hold this. And I can't. It's not right. So if any one of you who invests 1 hour and do it with absolute humility, recognizing that in that space that we are equals, knowing that I can help you learn to be better at what you do, and that I'm doing this so that you can help me make a better world. If you do that and you give your testimonials, like in the video beneath this, after we have our meetings, and you say, this worked for me, this worked for me, this worked for me, and somebody says this didn't work for me, then I have a chance to go back to that person and say, what did I do wrong? Because the chances are it was just a miscommunication in words. And there's never been a time that I have met with somebody more than 3 times that they did not feel completely better. Some people are less open, they're less willing to really share their emotion, and they need more meetings so that they'll trust you. But what I'm asking you to do is to be a person that people can trust implicitly, so that when they speak to you, they're speaking the honest truth, unvarnished. And when you do that, you can help learn what it is about them that makes you happy, what it is about them that makes you hurt. It can help you, understand, maybe not forgive in the traditional sense, but to let go of, to release the pain of rape and child abuse and mental illness. And I know that because I have used it for that, and I've helped others for that, and it helps, right? So any money that you could donate, if you did donate, would be only used in philanthropic ventures, designed to find out exactly what it is that the impoverished need to rise, because in everybody's case it's something different, and to give it to them, right? And if somebody asked me right now what I need to rise, I would say I need a safe place to live, I need a car, and I need to not have to worry about whether I'm going to eat tomorrow. I need to know that I'm going to be able to get my medication. Do you know that since COVID, I haven't been able to go to the doctor? And because I can't go to my doctor and pay the $5 copay, I would have to pay a $50 online fee. And because of that, I haven't had my insulin in 6 months. And I'm not the only one who's going through this stuff. I'm not the only one, and people have it worse. They blind the rest of the world to what it's actually like down here. And I mean, there are literally trailer parks full of children where there's holes in the floors, and the floors are so infested, and it's just horrifying to look at. It's a third world country. And I'm here to tell you that Mr. Trump's America in COVID in 2020 is a third world country, and we need your help. Okay? So I'm offering that any one of you who's brave enough, anybody who already trusts me from the way that, the communications we've had, whatever, I'm offering you a chance at instant healing that you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. Okay? And in most cases, it happens in 1 hour. And I guarantee that this will work. If you come into it with the intent. Joe, I'm on the thing. You can't run. Sorry, it's life. I need you to shut the water off. This is the humor part of it all, right? Okay. So anyway, I guarantee that this works. I'm not going to keep going, but I'd like to say sorry to you, Irma's, for the bitter tone, because I heard these words in Irma's voice. These words that I'm saying to you right now. I asked her something that I wish my mother had told me, and that is how to accept that even when somebody disappoints you, that you can still love them. They didn't mean to hurt you. And so I love you. And I know that you didn't mean to hurt me. And Irma, that the spirit of who you are that brought that to me. And so, Irma, when I kind of not channel her, but like try to divine everything she's ever said, for knowledge. And what one of the things that cracks me up is that you guys, this is a church. I don't know if you realize, but you are Irma's prophets. You're her worshipers. You're the members of the Holy Roly Zen Baptist Church of Speaking Your Own Truth under the strict guidelines of empathy outlined by your God herself. You are her prophets of You Can Write, and you are making a difference. And I'm offering you to help me crowdsource this gift that will change the world. It's a simple game of word association. 5 minutes of free writing. And in that time, I'm able to help you overcome the thing that's blocking you right now. And in like 99% of the cases, it happens the first time. And this is a 12-step guide to becoming the most complete version of yourself. This is a gift from the universe. This is not something that I will ever allow to be sold for cash. I will not teach it to anyone who plans on profiting off of it. But so if you're looking to make money off of this, you are not the person that needs to be here. I'm sorry, but if you want money out of it, you're gonna have to move along. But let me help you instead learn how to invest what you already have in the growth and ascension and evolution of all of humanity. Let us end the cruelty. Okay? And that being said, if you're willing to put up with me, I'm sorry about the he's washing dishes. It's the sweet thing he does. Are you almost done, love? Okay. Hope you all can hear me over the foil because apparently he's going to be at it for like an hour. So, this is my stand-up routine. The one that I wanted to do is the pitch that I wrote, right? And the pitch is, have you ever wished that there was somebody who could tell you the things that you never knew? Did your grandmother ever give you a piece of advice that changed your life? Did your mother ever tell you these things? And I wrote this book, Things You Wish Your Mother Told You, about the things that my grandmother told me. And it's the story of a grandmother's love told by a motherless daughter. She was my mom. And these are raw, poignant stories in hermit crab essay form, told by people all over the world. I'm not the only one that's working on this. These are together. We're writing a book called Things You Wish Your Mother Told You, and it will be released in a multimedia format to be completely interactive and be accessible to people of all rating levels. This is my penicillin for the soul because chicken soup was nice, but there's a lot of infection down here right now. Guided meditation worked into a fun, soothing, interactive game. This is designed to reach directly into the souls of entire families and to help them learn transcendental meditation, providing worldwide healing. Those of you who are interested in joining me in this work, contact me. This work is more urgent than ever right now. Mentally ill and autistic people are experiencing COVID psychosis from this virus. People are dying in the streets and they were stuck down here because of political bickering. Someone has to help. Let it be us. Oh, Irma's, let it be us. I can't do this without your voice. I'm not asking you to pay me for this. I will accept donations, but only because there are people who need your help far more than I do. And things I wish your mother told you is my gift to the world. Namaste. And please remember to vote, because a vote wasted is a vote to keep people like me down here. Okay? If you don't have an opinion, then please get one, because voting is that important, and especially this year. All right, y'all. And thank you so much for your patience in tolerating all this nonsense from me. I love you. I love you. And I hope that I know that we're going to do something great together. All right? Toodles.